All right, all right. So, guys, we're going to do a rundown
Yeah.
of the 8 divisions in football, and we're just going to pick who we predict to be the worst team in each division for this season. All right, let's go ahead and start it off with you know who and you know where. We'll set it off the NFC South. Um, who do we think is going to be the worst team in the NFC South division?
The Saints.
The Saints. Okay.
You see, I'm
Well,
about to. I'm trying to be positive.
all right. Go ahead.
I think that the Panthers' defense will be improved. I think their offense will be improved. I think that they will win maybe 6 games, just enough to be better than the Saints.
The Saints. Okay.
I think so.
Um, I think the Saints. I mean, the Panthers' offense will be a little better. Honestly, the offense has to. It's law of average. The offense can't get worse than it was last season.
Hold my beer. We said that last year.
No, but that shit was atrocious last year. Like it was nothing. The Panthers' offense last year was nothing. Literally, it was already a zero. Huh?
The year before was nothing.
It was better than that. Like that shit was nothing.
Yeah, but
Bryce Young would have like 99 pass yards.
Yeah, but remember the year before we said this can't get any worse.
No, we didn't say that.
Yeah, we were talking about how because it was Sam Darnold and all this stuff.
Baker Mayfield. Yeah, they were bad, but this shit right here was like this shit last year was atrocious. Like, I mean, this was
I know.
Awful.
I know.
Like, I mean, that you can't even it was yeah, but it has to be better. I mean, just looking at the receiver talent, Deontay Johnson. I'm not saying way better. I'm just saying better.
That's why I said 6 games. I'm saying I'm trying to be optimistic.
But the defense. But you said the defense, and the defense lost a lot of players.
Yeah, but
Louvu, Burns, Chin.
But them dudes ain't do nothing anyway last year. Everybody you named did.
They were solid. Well, the defense over Louvu. Hey, Louvu was solid last year.
Louvu was solid.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big loss. At least their coordinator's back. Same coordinator. I don't know. Carolina's defense always plays hard, though. That's the one thing that Carolina always can hang their hat on. So it's like, really, as long as this sounds it's a hard sell, as long as the secondary stays decently healthy, like J.C. Horn can play. If J.C. Horn can play 13 games, then they will win 6 games. If J.C. Horn can play 13 games, Carolina will win 6 games.
All right.
If not, then not.
Okay.
And they get good linebacker play because they haven't had good linebacker play since Luke's been gone. So
true. And I had the Panthers as the worst team.
Look at this, man. I'm trying to be optimistic.
Look, bro. Look, man. You taught me last season, and I'm trying to reel you back. Hey, I'm trying to pull you down.
Carolina, they get 3 games out of me this year. They gotta look like something out of 3 games. They don't. I'm done with them.
Okay. NFC West. I'll go ahead. I believe the Seattle Seahawks will be the worst team in this division.
I agree.
You agree?
I agree.
Okay. The Seahawks, they're resetting a lot of things. They got a lot of things going on right there. Geno had his big year. Then he had his medley year last year. And I've always been a big proponent of Kyler Murray and getting him some weapons. I used to call him Killer Murray. and get him some weapons out there. Specifically with Marvin Harrison Jr.,
He's gonna
I
have
just believe.
a big year.
Oh yeah,
He's gonna have a huge year.
he has to. I seriously believe that. Not saying the Cardinals are going to be great, but they'll have the edge over the Seattle Seahawks. They might be the damn near same team.
Yeah, but they actually played decent down the stretch last year when Kyler came back. Kyler played better. I'm not a Kyler Murray hater. Like, regardless of what anybody say, I'm not a Kyler Murray hater. I think that he's a talented quarterback. If he was 4 more inches taller, he'd be a top 5 quarterback. But
he has the talent. Yeah, his talent is up there. Is on that level.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback. Not great, but he's definitely good.
All right. NFC North.
That's gonna be hard, man. That division, it's got to be Bears.
Bears. I say the Vikings. I say the Vikings because the Vikings. I just don't quite have the faith in their quarterback position. I mean, they had some good games with those backups last year, but it wasn't quite sustainable. Now you look at Caleb Williams and the Bears and the weapons he has around him. There's going to be some games where it's just hard to stop that offense. It's just.
Yeah, it's true. But the Vikings is the same thing. Every other position except quarterback they have good weapons and they have decent talent at every other position except quarterback. And
then it's like, you're right. This is a tough one. Then we just don't know quite what to expect from the quarterback yet.
Right.
I wonder who's number one. Is Darnold number one right now?
Darnold's number one.
Darnold? Okay.
Darnold. So, again, you never know how Darnold's going to play. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm going to say the Bears just because I expect Minnesota to play decent with all the other skill positions. But I don't think the Bears are going to have a bad year either. So, it's just they're in a really strong division.
Yeah, I know. Green Bay and Detroit. All right, now we're moving to the NFC East. This one is easy. The Giants.
Your boy back there,
Danny Dimes. Hey, this is officially his prove it year or prove something year. They lose Saquon. They drafted the receiver guy out of what was his name? I know he came from LSU. Many guys. It's hard to remember their names sometimes. But go ahead.
With Daniel Jones, it's really hard, man. I feel bad for Daniel Jones because
Waller's out too. He retired. Yeah, Kelsey Plum broke his heart. He retired. Hey, look, you gotta see that video he had.
Really?
I mean, you ain't gotta see it, but it's like, damn, bro. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Man, you professional athlete. I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. Kelsey Plummer, brother. All right, anyway, so I feel bad for Daniel Jones because honestly, he did way more than I expected him to do. And it's still not going to help him extend his career as a starting quarterback. Mm-hmm. I think he's a decent backup
quarterback. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I think he'll be a decent backup quarterback, which is good. He's going to make a lot of money, and he seems like a great human being. He seems like a good dude. He can win some games and come in and win some games when he needs to. But at this point,
right? Yeah, that's exactly how I see it.
Yeah, at this point, like we'll see this year if he doesn't win 8 games. Regardless, honestly, I see New York drafting another quarterback next year. If not, they're gonna fire everybody, that whole front office.
Yeah, they're on Hard Knocks this season, or they're on Hard Knocks off season. So more football, more reality show too. All right. AFC West. I'm taking the Raiders to be the worst team in
The
this division.
Raiders.
Yeah, I just trust Sean Payton more as a head football coach than I do Antonio Pierce.
I don't. I'm picking Denver.
You picking Denver?
I'm picking Denver. I think Sean Payton. I think Sean Payton was at once upon a time. He was a very good football mind.
All
But
right.
I think the game has passed him by. You can't go in there doing like the way he blamed Russ, and not say that it wasn't Russ's fault on some of the stuff, but I lost a little bit of respect with him the way he treated Russ. Just did. But I think Antonio Pierce is going to be able to get something out of that Raiders thing.
I think the Broncos don't really have a set quarterback yet, but the Raiders don't, and Peyton being the offensive head coach can make some things shake on the offensive side of the ball.
Man, it was trash last year on offense.
I don't know. The Broncos just got a little bit more to work with, but the Raiders' defense is going to be for real with Antonio Pierce there. So it could be a dogfight for the dirt.
Who's I mean, but the Raiders always play decent. They played hard. They played hard the last few years. Who's their quarterback?
Rashard Minshew.
Gardner Minshew?
Oh.
He said Rashard.
Who the hell is Rashard? Wasn't that did he play for the Heat?
You been watching? Did he turn black like it's Tropic Thunder?
Oh, bro. Oh, Rashard Minshew. That's the old NBA player, right?
Man, I don't know.
Or I'm thinking Rashard Lewis.
So, is it Gardner Minshew?
It's Gardner Minshew, yeah.
Oh man, they definitely not gonna be last. Gardner Minshew is
he's straight, man. He's straight.
Man,
he's like it's almost like he should be a starting quarterback, or it's like, man, just give him a little time. It's like when he's there, as you trust their team can win. When Anthony Richardson went down, I was still banking in on the Colts. I played a game last year, made some money off of them because they were playing the Texans out at home. I'm like, what? It's like the Colts can definitely get this game. Let me get that. Run me that. So yeah.
Yeah, Gardner Minshew is yeah. Shout out to East Carolina's own Gardner Minshew. I think, now that I know for sure that that's their starting quarterback, man, they'll at least win more games than the Broncos. I don't know. He's gonna play hard. Antonio Pierce is gonna have him playing hard. It is what it is.
All right. AFC South. That's a tricky one. I know the consensus wants to say the Titans here.
I mean,
it makes sense it being the Titans.
It's the Titans. I mean, Jacksonville is going to have a bounce back year. Houston is for real. And then, AR-15 is going to be putting up crazy Cam Newton numbers.
The Colts, that's one of my sleeper teams. Yep.
But I honestly feel like Tennessee's not going to have a bad year either. I feel like they're gonna be right where they need to be as far as a developing young team.
Right.
So it's not even no shade on Tennessee. I think that they're just in a decent division where it's a lot of parity in their division.
All right, I agree with that one. All right. AFC North.
Pick them. I don't know. Browns, maybe.
But this is a division where the teams could literally be 1-2 games away from each other at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the Ravens. The Ravens are the top dogs. The Bengals.
Are they the top dogs?
Yeah, definitely. The Ravens, yeah.
They should be, but if you have a healthy Joe Burrow, then you don't know. Like that whole division is weird. I'm saying, you know how I feel about the Ravens and Lamar is my dude. I respect that team. But that division is crazy, bro. It's not even about the best team winning that division because all those teams hate each other. Like
They play hard. These are some down and dirty games. Like just think about how Chubb broke his knee last year against the Steelers.
And the Steelers went to the playoffs without a quarterback. And so did Cleveland. And so you don't know. You just don't know. And it's going to be really interesting to see the whole Steelers dynamic this year.
Yeah. Like that's a quarterback positioning just is everything. So the Steelers are going to be a big story this year.
So you don't know. You have no idea. You don't know. Justin Fields might go out there and just ball out of control. Or Russ might have a bounce back year. You don't know. Or what's my man for Cleveland?
Deshaun?
Yeah, man. You don't talk about him that much.
I think Deshaun's cooked, man. I think it's a wrap.
Man, I'm normally the dude that says people are cooked too. But again, before he had whack off again, he was trending as a top 5 quarterback. So like if he can get his mind right
and stay healthy,
man, some of that's mental too. So I don't know. It's a pick 'em. That's a pick 'em.
All right, oh man, hold on. I got to make a pick.
You got to make a pick.
Got to make a pick.
If I have to make a pick, I'm picking Cleveland
because they played really good. They were a good team this year, though. They were such a good team.
They were. You just don't know if they can do that again without having a quarterback.
I'm gonna have to pick Cleveland too. That's just the team I'm just the least unsure about. But should it be though? Like, why are we pitting them under the Steelers?
Because the Steelers have Mike Tomlin.
Okay.
and their defense is still really good.
The Browns' defense is really good too.
Yeah, but they also have Mike Tomlin.
Okay. Is it Mike Tomlin? And the chance that we hope Justin Fields breaks out and is a motherfucking monster. Oh my gosh, I want to see that so bad.
Me too. But again, Justin Fields and Russ in that locker room is still more competent than what Cleveland has in their quarterback room right now. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest difference.
True. All right. Now to the last division, and we're at 1 hour and 1 minute. This one is easy. The AFC East. New England Patriots. That's my pick. Yeah. That's my confident pick. They were atrocious last year. The only offense as bad as theirs was the Panthers.
Man, you know what, too? I feel really bad for them. They got a quarterback named Drake right now. It's not looking good for them.
Hey, dude, can I tell you something? So on the way, I didn't notice this until like yesterday when me and Sam were driving back from Florida. I have a Spotify you save and your like songs. I got like 4,000 songs over the course of like 10 years. And I pass on so many Drake songs. It's almost like a subconscious thing. I'm like, bro, I just don't want to hear this shit no more. Like, I really don't, man. Kendrick just made him sound like such a square and and the loser and the phony, bro. I just can't listen to it. Like it's subconsciously. It's so weird. I just cannot listen to a Drake song like that. The only song I can listen to, which is crazy, which is weird, is that Rich Baby Daddy song. That's probably because of the beat. I like that beat.
I've been saying Drake for years. Kendrick Lamar is my spirit animal, man, because me and Drew used to fight over this. I haven't even brought it up to Drew. I have not even brought it up because this dude got beat so bad in this battle. I haven't even talked to him about it. We haven't even mentioned this beef.
Yeah, man. Every day. Hey, boy, you feel that shit through the phone.
We have not talked about Drake. Just like we're not going to talk about Drake May this year because that team's going to be terrible.
They're going to be terrible. Hopefully, Jacoby Brissett's going to be the starter. Hopefully, he takes some beatings for Drake May until Drake May can get in there.
And before we get off, I just got to shout out our boy Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick, he is not coming back to coaching. He's not going to do it. You know why?
No.
Right?
Why is that?
Man, you seen his new girlfriend?
No.
You haven't seen it?
Hold on.
Bruh.
I think I did. They were like sitting in a car or on a boat or something.
Bruh, pull it up, bruh. He is not coming back to coaching. He is living his best 72-year-old life. He's living.
They riding the bikes.
You see, do you Google how old she is?
Jordan Hudson, 24. Damn. Like he's literally 3 times her age.
That dude is done coaching. He retired. At first, I was like, man, they need to give him a job, blah, blah, blah. He looks happy. I've never seen Bill Belichick look happy. That dude looks happy. So let's let Bill live his life. He's probably gonna be on ESPN commentating, just living life, enjoying himself.
Yeah, man. He doesn't need to come back to coaching.
Nah, he need to just enjoy his life. This is like the happiest I've ever seen Bill Belichick look.
Look, he's smiling on the plane with her. Hey, bro, he got a hoodie on. He's like smiling on the plane. Well, I need to set the picture thing up so we can all right, yeah. Next time we're gonna be able to post pictures and videos and all that craziness.
Yeah, we need to post that. We need to post Bill Belichick and this girl. Shout out to Bill Belichick, man. He might not have got an extra title after Brady, but he's still a winner in life. Shout out to Coach Bill.